Alright, you're watching Mima Season 2 and we are here at the First Avenue in Penang, and apart from the food, we're excited to see some serious MMA tryouts.
So, it's time for our northern boys to show off their skills in the Pearl of the Orient.
So what are we waiting for? Let the tryouts begin.
And reigning Mima welterweight champion Oi Ai Tong from Penang sent a message.
You will never take this belt away from me.
After tasting the fruits of Mima Season 1, Sarawakian-born Gary McClay is off the blocks in a hurry and stuns his opponent. Being more prepared than last year, Gary executes a mean takedown and with his superior strength, secures an armbar victory over his opponent. After the restart, Gary is like a man possessed, shooting more takedowns as he collects the points to ensure that he is shortlisted for the ladder matches. And as the 3 minutes are almost over, it is clear that Gary will want to have as many technical points as possible.
My name is Sia Zhang Yu. I'm 18. Whoever my opponent is, I don't care. When I step in the ring, there's no more, there's only fight.
A bold statement of intent by the young fighter, who is not short of fans as he begins the cage round. But his opponent is no spring chicken.
My name is Muhammad Faisal. I'm from Penang, Aitam. I joined in Season 1 before. I lost in semi-final. In this tryouts, I'm gonna join back. This is a comeback for me. I expect to go to final.
The Butcher, as Faisal was fondly known as in Season 1, is the elder statesman, but the reputation counts for nothing as Zhan Yu trades blows in the cage. The two fighters are both out to prove a point, and with Zhan Yu's fans behind him, it seems that the younger man is gaining the upper hand. Also an experienced striker, Faisal is surprised by Zhan Yu's next move. Spurred on by his friends, Zhan Yu has the advantage on the ground, and up until the end of the round, the younger fighter has made his mark on the Mima cage. Cha Yi is focused as he enters the cage and goes through his ritual as he prepares for the 3-minute bout against his opponent. And it seems that his preparations are not in vain as he strikes his opponent with one thing in mind: a win. Coupled with the longer reach, Cha Yi wears down his opponent with calculated strikes and gets the sucker punch that fells his opponent. And then it was all over as he reaches his goal.
I really enjoy every movement, every second in the cage. I feel alive.
So the girls are ready to show their stuff as the round begins. Both fighters are not shy to trade blows with each other, and there is no let-up in their aggression either. As the bout carries on, Adrina looks to be the more assured opponent as she gains the advantage on the ground. As the round ends, both are truly winners for their sporting abilities. As the Penang tryouts conclude, the shortlisted fighters are announced, and the rest lick their wounds with at least experience in hand.
Welcome back. We are now at the KB Mall in Kelantan for the penultimate leg of Mima Season 2 tryout sessions.
Not only that, our East Coast boys are no pushovers. We're going to see some serious action from them right now.
And as the fight is about to start, Yao Zhang, our Wushu fighter, is looking confident inside the cage. With the spinning back fist and some unorthodox strikes, Yao Zhang is showing his Wushu to full effect. And as the fight carries on, the fighters battle for position, and Yao Zhang, pushing on through the fight, gets more than he can chew in his first cage appearance.
比想象中的都还没有发挥出来到什么水准哦，因为都很喘哦，因为从来没有尝试过这个比赛嘛，所以我觉得这个很新鲜，这个很不错，我希望还有更多的机会参与这些比赛咯。
Nama Muhammad Azwadi, big squad 26, tak ada pengalaman. Ni baru first time. Tengok dalam sukan ni macam benda mencabar. Kalau ada rezeki ingin pergi ke peringkat seterusnya.
Azwadi may have no MMA experience, but shows his mettle by exchanging strikes with his opponent. His kicks and punches are raw, to say the least, but Azwadi proves to be a difficult competitor and even shows some creative, unorthodox moves. Truly a man who loves challenges.
Sukan tak bawah kawan, atas lawan. Kita turun bawah, kita kawan balik.
Also a first-timer in the cage, this American is pitted against one of the judges as an exhibition fight. With his wife looking on, he is thrown to the ground by the judge.
Roll, 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 roll!
Despite encouragement by his brother, he fails to gain the upper hand, and being submitted, and the match was over.
He's a good grappler, good take. He's able to take me down really fast and really easy. I need more stamina. And just, when you fight for such a long time, it comes natural.
The time has come again to finalize the shortlisted fighters to the ladder matches.
Welcome back to Mima Season 2. And we've come to the last leg of our tryouts, and we've come back to where it all began, the Paradigm Mall in Selangor.
That's right, Peter. And based on the response from the first season of Mima, we are in for a very exciting and explosive tryout session. Check it out.
Guys, you've done a great job trying to build the sport here. You've really started grassroots. I mean, this is as grassroots to get. You're in a shopping mall, opening up to the entire public, allowing public tryouts. Some guys just having fun by being here. Some guys truly belong here. But in the end, you're engaging with everyone. You're connecting with everyone. And that's what's really going to help grow the sport besides the level of talent. Kudos, guys.
Zeus participated in the first season of Mima, whilst it is Ahmed's first time. But it all counts for nothing as they spar against each other in the cage. Ahmed uses his reach to strike his opponent, but Zeus tries to keep the fight up close. Both fighters are aggressive and not backing down, but Ahmed is patient and eventually gets the win.
You know, I was just like trying to keep it tight and technical and looking for openings. You know, I train so long, or I have expectations. I don't want to let myself down. You know, when I get in there, it's just like, focus on him. He's the only thing I should be thinking about. I actually wanted to take him down earlier, but, you know, play it by ear, man.
I'm excited to fight with opener who is very strong. I am very happy. I don't want to miss the challenge to fight the Mima again.
I want to win this thing.
He may be 35 years old, but Eng Soon feels there is no substitute for his experience in the Mima cage. And when the round begins, the two fighters are quickly making the most of their time with some good old-fashioned brawling. There is no let-up between the two big men, and the crowd loving the enthusiasm shown by the fighters in the cage. And Eng Soon is lapping up all the experience with his opponent.
Pertama kali masuk dalam gelanggang memang ada sedikit gemetar dan juga nervous. Dia pun juga pertama kali coba dalam ini bidang MMA tryout.
The two men are obviously enjoying their fight and continue their battle until the round ends. Two fighters with a lot to prove, but it's Erwin who goes for the quick move.
He was trying to do that spinning back kick, it wasn't working.
Johan decides to step up his offensive game, and this time Erwin had nothing to return.
I couldn't get a chance to showcase my striking skills.
For every strike that Erwin made, there was a counter from Johan, and with each strike, Johan came back at him stronger. And there was no turning back.
Punched me, went straight to the corner, cover up, and I was just going for the kill. One of my right-hand gloves was stuck underneath him. I got it out, ground and pound. For like 2-3 minutes, I was on top of him, bam, 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 bam. And fear just grips you, you know? So you don't really have the spirit to really fight properly.
And with that being said, Johan sinks in a rear naked choke. Game over.
My face isn't too messed up. It's okay.
Hi, my name is Saiful Rosli. I'm from Mima Season 1 finalist. Coming back for Season 2 for this year. I prepared my fitness, I prepared my body, I prepared my skill and everything. So I'm 110% more prepared than last year.
And his strong determination is shown.
Hi, my name is Darren Lowe, 25 years old. In submission wrestling is a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. Right now the focus is on my next Mima fight.
So a sparring session of epic proportions, but Saiful is full of confidence.
I see how he do the pow. He have no basic of stand-up at all, so I try to make him follow my game.
As Saiful patiently took the blows, his opponent was tiring out fast.
Didn't look very technical and was a bit slow, but just want to keep safe and try and win the fight.
I let my body react to the situation.
And as the fight wore on, it was even. But will Saiful advance to the ladder matches? Whenever a big man enters the Mima cage, there is always doubt as to whether he can last the distance. But the man in the blue corner was about to prove the doubters wrong. Demonstrating some good defense, he took the shots thrown at him and was agile in spite of his large body. And when he was on the attack, there was none of the huffing and puffing associated with someone his size. The crowd goes wild as he shows his composure in his fight and surprises even the judges.
Just now in the case, I feel the opponent is go very aggressive, so I try to defend myself. And then, of course, I just keep what I learned from the Muay Thai. So the Muay Thai basically is a jab. So I try the jab and low kick a lot. Just keep distance.
And throughout the 3-minute bout, he kept defending himself and conserving his energy for the next attack. This man had a plan.
When I go to the cage, the most important is to protect myself.
At the end, it was an entertaining bout, and this time it wasn't the big man who suffered. His opponent overexerted himself and needed a breath of fresh air. Humility is one of the key traits in martial arts, and Warren seems to have an abundance of it. He keeps cool during his sparring session and is rewarded with a measured punch at his opponent. He went through his fight with ease and demonstrated both aspects of MMA, striking and grappling. Warren kept to his game plan and again made sure of his moves without rushing. Although he was outscoring his opponent, he realized that his competitor was not being himself.
He gassed out after the first minute. Like, I was genuinely concerned, like, because he told me, like, oh, I can't see. That's when I called the ref, you know, I was like, ref, something's wrong. And then he was like, okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. And then I took him down. And because I knew he was tired, just pretend like you're working, you know, so you can rest. Trying to get the mount, and he tried to get me off.
And it was all over. A win for Warren and hope for a spot in the ladder matches. When two fighters go all out in a sparring session, sparks would fly. But sometimes an all-out attack can also mean a severe lack of defense. And this is why Cyril and his medical team are constantly on standby. The safety aspect of Mima is strictly observed by the organizers. So Malaysia's local celebrity tries out the Mima cage and finds out it's no walk in the park.
I tried to give him a few kicks, missed. He came at me with a few punches, and I could have capitalized on that. I could have just laid it on. And in my mind, I was telling my body to do more, but my body just wouldn't allow me to do more, you know? I was exhausted.
Tired as he was, though, he gave as good as it gets when the going got tough and kept himself in the bout.
My striking is okay. I mean, I do that for Muay Thai.
And proves it with the sucker punch. But again, tiredness was creeping in, but he makes it to the bell.
Crazy, I got a long way to go before I can get to that level.
Time again for the names to be shortlisted for the ladder matches. And with 7 weight categories to sort out, it will be a massive task for the organizers. The KL tryouts have been successful.
These have been exciting tryouts that started down in Johor Bahru City Square and have come all the way back to Selangor's Paradigm Mall.
That's right. And the journey continues as we look forward to the ladder matches. But who's going to be in the next round? Find out next time on Mima Season 2.